Welcome back to the channel where numismatic treasures come to life. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most astonishing and intriguing coin mysteries in recent memory, a tale that has fascinated collectors, investors, and history buffs alike. The extraordinary story behind the 2014 Lincoln 1-cent coin that has been valued at a jaw-dropping $20 million due to its rare and unprecedented errors, mistakes, and anomalies that defy logic and catapulted into the upper echelons of numismatic history. So buckle in and stay tuned as we explore what makes this seemingly ordinary penny so extraordinarily valuable and why collectors would pay fortunes to possess it. Starting with a bit of background, the 2014 penny, struck at the Denver Mint, was part of the standard annual production intended for circulation, featuring the familiar bust of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse with the reverse showcasing the Union Shield design introduced in 2010. At first glance, nothing about this coin seemed particularly rare or worth more than face value. However, as news spread across collector forums and grading institutions, one particular specimen surfaced that defied every expectation. A coin that appeared normal at a glance but upon detailed inspection revealed a multitude of striking and bizarre errors that were not only unintentional but also incredibly rare in combination, making it a once-in-a-lifetime discovery. Beginning with the most talked-about feature, the dramatic double-die obverse error, this variation displayed an extreme doubling in Lincoln's profile, most prominently seen in his eye, nose, lips, and jawline, a characteristic that drew instant attention from seasoned collectors. But that was just the start. The inscriptions, "In God We Trust, Liberty," and the date, 2014, showed pronounced and unmistakable doubling under magnification, likely caused by a misaligned die strike early in the minting process. And while double die coins are not unheard of, what made this example remarkable was the perfect storm of additional flaws that accompanied it, further amplifying its value. Next, the coin displayed a rare off-center strike estimated at approximately 15%, enough to shift the entire design visibly away from the center of the planchet but still leave most inscriptions legible, an error that alone can drive collector interest significantly higher. Then came the presence of a broadstrike error, where the coin was struck outside the retaining collar, giving it a slightly larger diameter and smoother, distorted edge without a traditional rim. Adding another layer of intrigue, compounding the situation was a die clash, an error where the obverse and reverse dies strike each other without a planchet in between, transferring faint outlines of the reverse design onto the obverse side and vice versa. Visible on this particular coin as ghost-like impressions of the shield appearing on Lincoln's jacket, and an eerie silhouette of Lincoln's head appearing faintly across the reverse shield bars, an anomaly that suggests the coin passed through a dramatic and chaotic minting environment. But perhaps most bewildering of all was the composition anomaly discovered through metallurgical analysis. Experts identified irregular metallic content inconsistent with standard zinc-based planchets used in modern cents, showing traces of bronze and even a faint presence of nickel and silver, leading to speculation that a transitional planchet error had occurred, possibly involving leftover materials from a special minting batch or experimental strikes, as the mint was reportedly running test strikes in 2014 for improved circulation coin durability. The misfeed of such a planchet during high-speed automated processes could easily go unnoticed, further adding to this specimen's mystique, combined with a strikingly high-grade condition. Graded MS69 read by a leading third-party grader, this coin represents the ultimate confluence of rarity, error complexity, and minting anomaly, and with only one known example verified to date, it instantly qualifies as a unique, one-of-a-kind specimen, the holy grail of modern penny errors, which drove its auction value to astronomical levels as wealthy collectors, museums, and investment syndicates vied for ownership of a piece of minting history unlike anything seen before. Now imagine being the person who found this coin in pocket change or a bankroll, unaware that a small copper-colored disc held in their palm was worth more than luxury cars, yachts, or real estate. And that's the kind of life-changing moment that fuels the passion of numismatists around the world. But beyond just the monetary value, the 2014 1-cent error coin embodies a perfect storm of possibilities. How minuscule variations in minting pressure, die alignment, material feed, strike timing, And human oversight can culminate in a once-in-a-century anomaly that turns a mass-produced object into a priceless collectible. Skeptics often question how such an error could escape the stringent quality control measures of the U.S. Mint, yet seasoned insiders know that with billions of coins struck annually, rare mistakes inevitably slip through the cracks, especially during times of equipment maintenance, die replacement, or transitional experimentation, and these overlooked moments are where legends are born. With speculation rampant that similar coins may still be out there, waiting to be discovered, hiding in penny jars, bank rolls, vending machines, or forgotten drawers, adding fuel to the fire of modern-day treasure hunters who examine every penny with renewed excitement. This phenomenon has also sparked debates among experts about whether the coin was a deliberate test piece that was accidentally released or the result of a freak sequence of errors. A mystery that only adds to its lore and value. Furthermore, authentication of such coins requires an intricate blend of optical, metallurgical, and dye study analyses that most average collectors wouldn't have the tools to conduct, meaning there could be others out there, equally rare, yet unrecognized and unverified, and as awareness spreads, more eyes are trained on every minor anomaly, leading to a renaissance of interest in error coins, pushing prices higher across the board. While the $20 million valuation may seem exaggerated to some, it is based on the uniqueness, the multiplicity of errors, the unrepeatable nature of its condition, and the sheer demand for modern numismatic marvels that defy probability. It's a reminder that numismatics isn't just about old coins and dusty books, it's a dynamic world of discovery, chance, and historical intrigue, where even a humble penny can rewrite the rules and capture imaginations. And so whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, let this story be a powerful motivation to look twice at every coin you come across, because history might just be hiding in plain sight, and that single cent could hold not just monetary worth, but a story so unique that it will be told for generations to come. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating deep dive into the 2014 D Lincoln cent that shocked the numismatic world. And as we reflect on this once inconceivable journey of the 2014 D penny, we begin to understand that the true value of such a coin extends far beyond its physical errors. Yes, the doubling, the off-center strike, the die clash, the broadstrike, the transitional planchet, and the metallurgical inconsistency all contribute to its $20 million valuation. But it's the irreplicability of these combined flaws and the perfect preservation in which it was found that creates something beyond a simple error coin. It becomes a monument to imperfection, a time capsule of industrial unpredictability, a physical artifact of the rarest missteps in one of the most regulated and automated systems in American manufacturing. And this is precisely what collectors, investors, and historians obsess over. Because unlike mass-produced rarities or commemorative editions, this coin was not meant to be rare. It was meant to be ordinary, lost in the shuffle of billions, yet fate intervened, and through a bizarre chain of unlikely events, a penny meant to blend into obscurity now sits atop the throne of modern coin lore. And who's to say there won't be more like it, perhaps struck minutes before or after, or maybe even rarer, yet unrecognized, sitting unnoticed in some forgotten stash, just waiting for the right pair of eyes, the right curiosity, the right stroke of luck. And in this way, the legend of the 2014 D cent continues to grow, not just as a unique artifact of minting history, but as a living legend inspiring a global hunt, pushing enthusiasts to inspect every pocket full of change, sparking stories in coin clubs, auction houses, online forums, and classrooms, even prompting the U.S. Mint to revisit its quality assurance records from that year. And while many experts may argue about the exact cause, the authenticity is undisputed, the documentation airtight, the science confirmed, and the demand insatiable. And so it stands, this small copper-colored disc from Denver, not only as the most valuable 1-cent piece known to exist, but also as a symbol of how even in a world run by machines, perfection can falter in the most beautiful, profitable, and mysterious ways. And for anyone dreaming of stumbling across their own $1 million penny, let this be proof that such wonders are not myths, they are real, they are rare, and they are still out there. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more unbelievable coin stories and real-life treasures still waiting to be discovered. And remember, every coin has a story, and some stories are worth millions.